back. The first week of the season did not go as planned for the Needham football team. Week 2 was not about to get any easier, though, so there was little time to think about what could have been. The Rockets returned home to the brand new turf of Memorial Field. Their opponent, however, was not about to care whether the turf was new, old, or even if the field was grass. Tewksbury was the runner-up in the Division III last year, and Week 2 actually marked their first game of the season. Sure enough, they were fired up and looking to make a statement at the expense of the Rockets. And to the highlights we go. We pick it up. Needham gets the first drive of the game, and they will be building momentum. Tyler Reed rushes for an 8-yard gain near midfield. Now later on third down, Will McDonald, he would pass to Andrew Barnett on a nice crossing route, good for a Rockets first down. Tewksbury would force the Rockets into a fourth down. Reed, he's going to be stuffed, but bounces to the outside and picks up a nice 14-yard gain on this pickup here. Then, near the end zone on 3rd and goal, McDonald, he would plunge it in for his first varsity career touchdown. Rockets, however, would miss the extra point. Tewksbury, they would come back with an impressive drive of their own. Ryan Rometta, quick screen to Shane Aylward. Remember that name? He picks up the first down before stepping out of bounds. And then Kalu Olu with a powerful run straight up the middle, gouging the Rockets' defense. Tewksbury would cap off the drive with a toss to Aylward for a drive inside the pylon. A 12-yard touchdown here, 7-6, Tewksbury. Now midway through the second quarter, 4th and 11, Tewksbury converts on the Ramada to Aylward connection. And later on the drive, 3rd and goal, Aylward, he would run it in himself again. Rockets down 14-6 at halftime. Moments into the third quarter, Aylward, he would slice through the middle for the kickoff return. This becomes a 2-score game, 3 straight touchdowns for Tewksbury. They are running away literally with this one here. Now, moments later, off a Rockets turnover, Tewksbury, they would capitalize. Rometta with the play-action pass to Nolan Timmons. Another touchdown for Tewksbury. And on the first play of the fourth quarter, after a handoff to Kyle DeRigo, he takes it 21 yards to the house for the touchdown. Tewksbury comes in and silences Memorial Field as they beat the Rockets 32-6. Aylward leads the way with 3 touchdowns. Needham will stay at home next week when they face off against Newton North Friday, September 20th. The youth movement has arrived for Needham girls soccer. More than half of the roster this season is comprised of freshmen and sophomores. That has not stopped these girls from competing. The Rockets had a strong showing in their opener against second-ranked Natick in a 1-goal loss. They followed that up with victories against Walpole and Milton. Needham opened this week with a matchup against another perennial playoff team, Marshfield. And we will pick up the highlights for you here just a couple minutes into the game. Needham with a quick chance to score. The cross down to Anda Gravlin, but Catherine McNeil makes an aggressive save out front. Shortly after, though, the Rockets, they would score. Caroline Hood puts it out front, and forward Lydia Perner puts it home. Rockets up early 1-0 in this one. It was such an amazing goal. This lady decides to walk by our shot in the celebration. To the 11-minute mark we go. Marshfield has a corner. It's worked up to Riley Dosropoulos. Her shot is just over the crossbar. And about 5 minutes later, the Rams with another corner. This one, however, bounces through, but the tip goes wide of the net. Later on in the half, Rockets with the throw-in. Gravlin kicks a nice lob in. Marshfield swarms and clears it. 1-0 Rockets at halfway through this one. Now almost through the second quarter. Claudia Schmidt tries to chip the ball through, but McNeil, she will come out to grab it and make the save. To the 58th minute we go. Marshfield sends a dangerous cross in, but Allison Andrews gets a foot on it and the ball would go wide of the net. Another dangerous cross for the Rams in the 63rd minute, but the tip, this one would also go wide as well. Later in the game, under 2 minutes to go, Needham gets an insurance goal. Madeline Ledsbury passes the ball down to Jacqueline Cuchillo. She gets it ahead to Hood, who boots it into the net for the Rockets score. And just a little while later, McNeil sends a long bouncing boot. Alex Goodale comes out of her net, and Alyssa Fleming flips it over her head. Needham hangs on in the final minute to win 2-1 for their 3rd straight victory. Hood tallies the game-winning goal and the assist on the other score. The Rockets, they will travel to Falmouth this weekend for a Saturday matinee against the Clippers.